you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whack, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. And today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's the option. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 61 yards. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Rodgers now on 1st down. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping it for a loss.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, 53 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 25 yards that time. They'll run with Hall. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are back within a score. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Andrews' first catch, good for a 1st down. To throw is Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by DJ Reed. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. On play action, now Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here's a 3rd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 84 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rodgers to throw. He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return here gets this one off. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Jackson. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Jackson.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out right at the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
This 2nd and 4. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. That one a first down pickup of 8. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Hill.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
And Rodgers is going to go down. In the end zone, it's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Now Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 59 yards.
And the Ravens are once again back in front.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Ball again on second down.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's brought in by Wilson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On play action, Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And again, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their
rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Quentin Jefferson able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Ball again on 2nd down.
And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he...
Oh, wide open, complete. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, 32 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
Now they'll change things up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 11. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Shifts by him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Nelson Agholor. Inside the 20.
And down to the 28-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Nelson Agholor.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Throwing to start here is Tua.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. In motion, Hill.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it's enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Hill going to go in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Here's 3rd and 6.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line.
2nd down and 3. On 2nd down, a Rumney Hall.
And bulldozing his way through. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with a football here to start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
Back to the ground with Hall.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Straight ahead is Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. It got his man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
75 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. On play action, it's Rodgers. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Flushed out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Rodgers to throw on second down. And able to find Allen Lazard. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Now Rodgers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. A handoff for Hall. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
In motion, Hill. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Play action, now it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jets will take over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Loose inside the 30.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish. Now on 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Now inside the 25. Mecole Hardman.
A huge play there right off the bat.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Joe Fortson
there to make the grab.
And the Chiefs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall,
33 yards.
and the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He finds some open field here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
3rd down and 1.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Gonna look deep here for Pacheco.
And this is caught.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to them quickly and put the quarterback down.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a pass
passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the 1st down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7. kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Powering his way forward. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. And even 40 yards.
Now they'll bring Tony in motion left.
Mahomes now on first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one for Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fighting his way through contact.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Rodgers again now. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
There he goes left side.
Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, it...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Edwards. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think players, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, 1st down. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Jackson, options out left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. First carry now for Justice Hill. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
A quick burst there. Decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
On 1st down, Hurts.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Eagles.
DeAndre Swift,
52 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
Then will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 7-7, our score after 1.
46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
50 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. From the gun, they go to Edwards. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
And, that would get a wind-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
A give up the gut to Hill. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Play action. It's Jackson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight there, I was hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. He's into space past the 25. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try.
Hurts fumbles it,
and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will have the football. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes.
And his first look is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Hurts.
Smith catches left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Swift.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
Swift again.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
43 yards.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 7-7, our score after 1.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. They go play action with Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 61 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Flush to his right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Buying time to his left.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Gray, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Noah Gray
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14.
It's remaining in the half. They will line up to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around and out.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A big play there for Philly. 64 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Swift is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the ball is going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chiefs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes on the move to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
That one goes for 24 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Finding Gray on the out route. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
They'll look to throw again. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Open man is Goedert, the tight end.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On play action, they'll throw.
Pass complete, Goedert.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Second down, here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Hurts.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is now lost.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Back to throw, Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's an aggressive shot to take. They definitely need a touchdown, but now you paint yourself into a corner because it's 4th down. And if you don't get a conversion here, that could be the end of the comeback.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down. Good.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Flushed out right.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 55 yards.
And the Seahawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Flush to his right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Once again, it's Swift.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. An ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Draymond Jones. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. They'll look to throw here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he'll get into the end
zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking deep for Julio. And it's incomplete. They cannot